What's up, everyone? How you doing? Welcome to the show. Yes, I got Chinadoll coming up with me here. We're going to be talking about Harley Davidson, man. Everybody is upset with Harley. My goodness gracious.
Be the greatest. Everybody on the fake shit. I look around and feel like everybody is the fakest. I make this every day and I'm impatient, hoping one day I blow up from the basement. Statement, the top is so vacant. I don't hear shit that I think is amazing. Waiting for my day when I'm playing sold out shows for 1,000 faces.
What's up, China?
Hi.
How are you?
I was jamming, dude.
I'm telling you, you were jamming on the back of the bike, too.
I was.
You didn't think I caught that, did you?
I don't think so. I tried not to.
We went for a long ride today.
But you were being not too good on the bike either.
What do you mean not too good?
Because I swear, I'm like, wow, am I getting really sweaty in the cooter pocket? No, it was you.
I was farting.
A lot. Not nice.
Then I left it in the kitchen with a freaking cyanide.
Oh
bomb.
my God. I felt like somebody just broke one of them things. Them stink bombs.
Yeah.
Like in the hallways in school.
It was funny.
That's what I felt like in the kitchen. Thanks.
You were screaming the whole time I came up the stairs.
And I'm like, the coast is finally clear. Oh my God. It was bad, dude. What?
Well, you know, I got to take you to see a bridge that you've always wanted to see.
Yeah, we've lived out here 14 years. You keep saying, I'm going to take you. I'm going to take you. I'm going to take you. You never took me, but today you took me.
I took you today. We took you over the Illinois-Iowa bridge over to Mississippi.
I know. It was so cool. I was like a 5-year-old. Oh my God.
Yeah, we were in Savannah. I'm sitting here like, man, they're going to think we're a Japanese tourist or something the way she's going.
What? Because I was taking pictures galore. You're like, stop taking pictures. You look stupid. I'm like, I don't care. I'm taking pictures.
What did you think of the Mississippi?
It smells like fish.
You're sitting here saying you like that smell.
I know. I'm like, is this weird? I like the smell of the river. It smells fishy, but I like the smell of the river. And
well, we know
like,
why now.
You're like, dude, you're weird.
She weird. Then we stopped over and went over to Poopies for
Poopies?
a cheeseburger.
You had a cheeseburger.
It was good this time. They're under new ownership.
I think that's why it was good this time.
Last time it was god awful.
And they had servers, and this time they don't. You actually just get to go up to the counter and order your own food.
She has this button. I was like, what is this thing?
And I'm like, it vibrates.
It's like that old Budruckers thing.
Yeah, it vibrates when your food's ready. And I'm like, where do I hold this?
Yeah, she's thinking about that right now.
It was in my bra.
And, you know, I spent $100 on 2 t-shirts. I felt like I was at the Harley Davidson dealership.
You spent 85.
85 still.
85. And the food was, it was a little more pricey than what I thought it was going to be.
Everything nowadays is up there. It's going crazy.
Two people to eat at Poopies. $45.
It ain't no McDonald's out there, man. So I spent over $100 and something over there.
Yeah.
What is
not to mention gas?
Not to mention the gas. It was worth the ride on the Big Red, though.
It was. I love Big Red. I was singing and I was dancing and I was having a grand old time.
That's what I look forward to when I have to ride with her.
Yes.
Unbelievable.
The fun and excitement.
Well, we got to go over our first story here, what the video is about anyway, this show. And a lot of people are upset with Harley Davidson now. Let me ask you this question. Harley Davidson is supposed to be an American company.
Yes.
So why did they got somebody from Germany running the company?
I have no idea. I was unaware.
When you have somebody from Europe running the company, you're going to get a lot of upset Americans.
Yeah.
This is an American pastime here.
100%.
And he's bringing all this weird stuff into Harley Davidson.
And
weird stuff.
Please expand on weird.
You're talking DEI, and a lot of people are upset, especially a lot of older bikers. Now, I have to say, is older bikers different than the younger ones, the way they think?
Yes. 100%.
I think we're more straightforward at our
straightforward.
Age.
You don't beat around the bush.
And it hurts their feelings when we do.
I know. They get so boohoo. The boohoo babies.
The boohoo babies come out, man. Let me tell you. Let's go to the first story here. This out of the Tennessean. Why are people mad at Harley Davidson? Why company faces a conservative-led boycott over DEI efforts. This by Jordan Green. Yes, somebody sounds like it's going to be to the left side of the aisle, don't you think, right in this one?
Uh-huh.
Harley Davidson is the latest target in a series of protests against companies with DEI efforts. Last week, a conservative activist from Tennessee posted a video on X disgusting.
Disgusting.
It's disgusting to me. All the diversity, equity, and inclusion initiatives that the storied motorcycle company has put in place over the years. The video encourages people who do not support or align with those beliefs to spend their money elsewhere. What do you think about that? I actually think that it does work. Look at the Bud Light boycott. They're like gone. Nobody's going to get caught dead drinking one of them.
Yeah, well, I don't think it helped much when Harley Davidson had their 120th and like one of their sponsors was Bud Light.
Yeah, the tent was empty.
It was literally Bud Light. I'm just saying, y'all should just calm it down.
But that goes to show you the power of an influencer who has a big enough audience.
And
they can get something going.
And Robbie Starbuck Newsom, aka Robbie Starbuck, has a very huge following.
Well, that's the thing. Once you get a big following, and I think the media gets upset at us influencers because we reach more people than them.
Yeah.
That's why they always go after, like a Sticks and Hammer or a Tim Pool, is because they have huge audiences. No, I don't watch cable anymore. Do you?
No, we don't have cable.
That's what I mean.
We just have the apps.
We have the apps to watch movies, TV shows, whatever.
Yeah. So why have cable?
Other than that,
it's extra money. I mean, it's like a fortune to have cable.
Insane cable. So now they're losing a big market share, and they're doing whatever they can to be relevant, and they're really irrelevant at this point.
Well, Wilkins Harley Davidson.
Well, we'll talk about that in a minute. We got to
finish.
Yeah, we'll finish that in a second.
They have something to say about it, but we'll get to that.
Similar campaign was launched against both John Deere. They just laid off a lot of people. And Tennessee's Tractor Supply. I know that was happening because they backtracked real quick within the past 2 months. Both companies decided to step away. Yes, step away from DEI in favor of keeping customers. That's telling you the dollar rules.
Oh, yeah.
And I don't have to spend my money where I don't think it's cool.
No, you don't. Everybody's got a choice to where they want to spend their money.
But Harley Davidson has yet to respond. They're going to hope it's one of those deals where it goes away.
Nah, it's not going to go away.
So why are people mad at Harley Davidson?
Please tell us.
Robbie Starbuck
Yeah.
posted a 10-minute video detailing the ways in which Harley Davidson has gone woke. You know what? If you ask me, I really do think that all that woke stuff's probably coming to the end.
Yeah.
Because people are starting to stand up and say, no, we don't approve of this anymore. And when you go out there and you voice your opinion with your dollar, these places really start to listen.
Yeah.
And I think it all started with Bud Light.
It did. That's where it all began. And it's all gone downhill since.
For companies, anyway.
Definitely.
According to the video and the post, the company has hosted an LGBTQ plus boot camp. I didn't even know that.
Me neither.
Donated money to the LGBTQ plus campaigns, helped found Wisconsin's LGBTQ Chamber of Commerce, had employees attend training on how to be an ally to the LGBTQ members, and made employees adhere to DEI measures. That's very interesting. I didn't know that.
I didn't either. Things you find out.
Now, this might upset a little bit about the people out there, but to be honest, I think everybody deserves a shot in this world.
Yeah. Shouldn't matter.
I don't care what they do or who they are, what color they are. Everybody deserves a shot.
Yeah.
And yeah, you should support that, but not at the expense of making other people feel like crap.
Yeah.
Like as far as the color of your skin, whatever.
Shouldn't matter.
It shouldn't matter.
We're all human beings first, above and all. And you should be able to be who you want and do what you want.
But when you get to the point where you push that on to other people, that's where it's going to hurt you.
But how are they technically pushing it on other people?
Well, it says right here. Whoop, that's the homecoming one. Let's see here. Made February and March into months of inclusion. Donated millions to United Way, who made the United Way Equity Program, claiming that Harley has a 90/100 score on the Human Rights Campaign's Corporate Equality Index. They were ranked 45 in 2023 and were ranked 80 in 2022. So what they're saying is they're bringing these European values to the company, and they're trying to change the culture of the company.
Is it so much that they're trying to change the culture of the company, or is it the fact that they're just running out of people to sell their bikes to?
No, see, that's a whole different video about that. I can go on and on about that. Anyway, the chairman, president, and CEO of Harley Davidson, Joachim Zietz.
Sure
This is the guy
right?
I probably didn't. It's probably a Hollywoodism, but how the hell are you going to do that to an American company?
You probably just totally chewed that name up and
now
spit it
he
out.
has been an active advocate for sustainability for a long time. Before becoming the CEO, he worked at Livewire, which was a total failure. Puma and luxury goods company. He also founded his organization, the Zietz Foundation, to support sustainable solutions that balance conservation, community, and culture and commerce.
Okay.
To me, it don't sound like a bad thing. Balance, conservation. I like the outdoors.
Hell yeah, we're always
community.
outdoors.
We're always saying the community don't get together and stuff like that. And
no,
work
they
together.
need to have with communities. They need to do a lot more as a community and not have all these separate things.
Now, here's where everybody's getting upset with that. See, you can support that kind of stuff, but not to the extreme that they do it. And that's what upsets people. He signed the CEO Action for Diversity and Inclusion pledge. This brings more than 2,500 CEOs together who have pledged to cultivate environments that support open dialogue on complex conversations among diversity, equity, and inclusion. The problem is when you have open dialogue, you're supposed to have two sides.
Yes.
It's not that don't happen. It's only the one side, and if they don't hear what they like, they yell.
Mm-hmm.
Implement and expand unconscious bias education and training. You can't. It's propaganda right there.
What do you mean?
It's just you're basically you say something over and over and over again, and people start believing it, even though it's false.
Very true.
Share best known diversity, equity, and inclusion programs, as well as those that have been unsuccessful. Engage board of directors when evaluating diversity, equity. To me, it's like, you know what? The one with the best credentials, put him in the job.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
While the motorcycle company has not responded to Starbucks calls, I think that one dude too from UFC, man, he came on and said, sell the bike. His baseless accusations against Harley Davidson are part of a broader pattern of sensationalism aimed at monetizing outrage. This from Wilkins Harley Davidson website. Do you notice how they always come after influencers and say, hey, it's all about clicks? How much money do these people actually think we make?
I have no idea. They must think that creators on YouTube make a fortune because
when I got this play button, there's like only 300,000 channels in the United States that have over 100,000 subscribers.
Right.
What they don't tell you is we're broke.
And, yeah, just because you have 100,000 subscribers and above, it doesn't mean you're rich.
They pay like 10 cents a freaking thing for an ad. It's like, dude, it's crazy.
It's stupid. Oh my God, you're a millionaire. You got 100,000.
No, I don't, you stupid. I'm poorer than you, dummy.
No,
That's where it is.
No, that's why he works 60 hours plus a week
Right?
outside of the house.
I wish I was freaking rich.
Because if that was the case, you know.
So anyway, you got this story on Wilkins Harley Davidson's website that they're talking about.
I do.
And again, this is a Harley dealer coming back and swiping at them, because what does Harley dealerships do? They sell motorcycles.
Exactly.
They don't want to boycott.
No, because then loss of sales, which means their employees are going to make less money because they're not selling the bikes.
Or you know what? Harley Davidson's in for a big shocker. I think every one of us are. They're talking about a recession right now, and that's scary right there. I don't want to see anybody lose their job.
So Robbie Starbuck recently, this is straight from Wilkins Harley Davidson. Okay.
Where's Wilkins at?
Vermont.
Vermont.
Yes.
Oh, great. That's not the best place to get a freaking opinion
Vermont. So this is, they say, Robbie Starbuck recently issued a video.
Ain't ain't that from Starbucks from Battlestar Galactica or something?
Stop.
I just thought it was.
No, he recently issued a video accusing Harley Davidson of being woke. This is purely our perspective as a Harley dealer. This is not Harley Davidson's position. So this
then
is
why
just,
haven't they come out with this guy being as big as he is? And this is spread like wildfire.
Yeah.
Why haven't they come out and make a comment if that's not their position?
I have no idea. So according to Wilkins Harley Davidson, they said it's time to set the record straight and expose his baseless attacks, which are a mere ploy to gain clicks and pad his wallet.
There it is.
Yep.
Gain clicks and pad your wallets.
Says that
you notice how they come out right away with that?
Yeah, that's the very first sentence.
The problem is these people at Wilkins have now opened themselves up to all us creators.
Yeah. Then, of course, they go into the real Robbie Starbuck.
Well, who's the real Robbie Starbuck?
Well, according to Wilkins Harley Davidson, Robbie Starbuck has a history of making controversial statements and attacking reputable companies with a loyal following like John Deere, Tractor Supply, and now Harley Davidson.
But you know what? What do you mean attacking them? John Deere came out with it. It's a known fact. And so did Tractor Supply, and they both walked it back because they knew they made the wrong decision because they lose customers.
Well, too bad he didn't go after Bud Light. Maybe they would have walked it back.
No, they're done with it. No more Bud Light. I don't want to talk about them.
His sensationalist tactics are designed to generate clicks and views.
How is it sensational? Are we sensational by talking about it? Is that what they think?
Yeah, I think so. I think that's what they think. Ultimately, lining his pockets and the expense of spreading misinformation.
Well, how is it misinformation when it's widely known that the CEO does this stuff? See, that's how they try to counter, is to lie.
Well, then,
not facts.
In my opinion, maybe Wilkins Harley Davidson should do their research about their CEO. Maybe they don't know.
No, they're out there protecting their butts right now is what they're doing.
They're protecting, in my opinion, their location. Because they're speaking basically based on their location, not Harley Davidson as a whole. So Starbucks it says his true motives with a huge dollar sign in quotes. Starbucks' recent video is not about genuine concern or informed critique.
You think if I call them, they'd actually give me an interview?
Who, Wilkins?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'd like to challenge them on some of their numbers here.
I mean, they might.
There you go. You got an open invite onto the Insane Throttle show there, Wilkins, to come on. I'd like to talk to you, interview you. It won't be a cream puff type of interview, but I'd like you to bring your facts with you. So anybody who knows them, let them know Hollywood's looking to get them on the show so I can interview them.
Oh, and it says they manipulate that Robbie manipulating Outrage for profit, saying by focusing on hot button issues and framing his attacks in inflammatory terms.
See, it's inflammatory when they don't agree with that somebody's position. So how is that having open dialogue?
It doesn't. And they're also
making accusations.
They're also insisting that Starbuck manipulates his audience's emotions to keep them engaged. This tactic not only undermines genuine dialogue, but also prioritizes his financial gain over truthful discourse.
See, right now you're losing the PR battle there, Wilkins. You keep saying the same things over and over again, but you're not coming with facts on why he's wrong.
Now, here's what they put. They compared his video to the reality Harley Davidson and the Human Rights Campaign Index. It says in 2003, 1,384 companies, including 378 of the Fortune 500, participated in the Human Rights Campaign Index. This index benchmarks companies on their workplace equality. Harley Davidson received a score.
Oh, wait, time out. That means they're actually involved. What Starbuck is saying they're involved in. So how is that a fake?
So it's kind of like they're saying it's not them, and then they go and put, well,
we came in this place instead of what he's saying.
Yeah, but they scored 45 out of 100, ranking 572 in the Fortune 1000.
But they're still doing it. So he was right. They're involved in these type of programs.
Yep. Yes.
So how did he lie?
Then he goes on talking about Harley Davidson Museum and third-party events.
Okay.
Says Harley Davidson Museum in Milwaukee is one of the premier venues in Milwaukee, hosting a variety of third-party events. Recently, they held events at the Harley Davidson Museum. It's crucial to note that these third-party events are unaffiliated with Harley Davidson unless otherwise stated.
Well, let's stop right there. Hold your horses here. This out of Milwaukee Journal Sentinel by Piet Levy. Attendance down for Milwaukee Harley Davidson Homecoming Festival Veteran Parks concert. Ouch. Well, they had the Red Hot Chili Peppers, the Jelly Roll Rocks, Hardy, the Offspring, Cypress Hill. It topped 60,000 people. Down from 80,000. That's 20,000 people down.
20,000 people that did not attend. And you would figure that their attendance every year should increase.
Or at least stay stable.
But instead it decreased by 20,000.
Something's going on. It's working.
Something's a little fishy around here. Little fishy.
It said here, Harley Davidson traditionally held the big anniversary bash across Milwaukee every 5 years, often led by A-listers like Bruce Springsteen. All he's ever known for is Born in the USA. Everything else stinks. Elton John, Aerosmith. I heard Aerosmith has stopped
touring.
Yeah, because of the voice. But the rebranded Harley Homecoming Festival that started last year is going to be an annual event, I guess. And you got to admit, Jelly Roll rocks.
Heck yeah.
But they are down big time.
Yeah, they are.
So I think the boycott's starting to work here.
A little bit.
And that's why a lot of these dealerships are coming out strong right now, because they only understand that it's the middle-aged male that's really buying their bike any damn way.
Yeah. The younger generation are all going, in my opinion, towards sport bikes. Like crotch rockets.
Yeah, I agree 1,000%.
You don't see a lot of kids and we're going to call them kids, right?
Basically.
Between 20 and 30 years of age buying Harleys. Most of them and in that age bracket, are getting crotch rockets, sporty bikes like katanas.
So if you're reading this right now, it sounds like they're desperate.
It sounds to me.
What else do they say in here?
It says that events hosted by the Harley Davidson Museum are clearly listed on our website, Harley Davidson Museum events.
Okay, and
Robbie
never been there.
Robbie Starbuck could host his own event at the Harley Davidson Museum. Does booking space at the Harley Davidson Museum now mean Harley Davidson endorses you? Well, that's a real stretch.
No. See, they're talking backwards here.
They are talking backwards. They are.
They make no sense whatsoever what they're trying to do.
It's
here.
like they're saying something and then they backtrack it and try and state it a different way.
When there's multiple media spaces that are saying this is what the CEO is about. They can't go against that.
Nope. But according to Wilkins, Harley Davidson, this is their opinion, and it's not Harley Davidson's opinion, which, you know why it's their opinion? Because
they're out there going against what they're doing at the corporate office, trying to be
Exactly.
involved in this rankings thing. And they're trying to make it seem like, well, it's a bad thing or it's a good thing we got a bad score.
Yeah. And the funny thing is they go and Wilkins Harley Davidson goes into the Harley Davidson Employee Resource Group, which includes.
What's it include?
Veterans, Hispanic, Latino, women, Asian, young, African American.
What's wrong with that?
And
okay,
LGBTQ plus.
Well, you know what? Again,
as employees,
that don't mean everybody should have an opportunity.
But
you can't push one viewpoint over another.
No, you can't.
Everybody should be ranked on what they can do. That's what the American dream's all about, not being given it to you. You got to fight for it.
And then the sad part is the very next sentence states from Wilkinson or Wilkins. Harley Davidson is inclusive. And then he puts, isn't that what we want of all employers these days?
No, yeah, you want to be inclusive, yes, but you don't want to take it to the extreme that they do.
No, you don't.
Where you bash one group over another. Everybody's supposed to be in the same melting pot. And people might be freaking out me saying that, but everybody is an American. Everybody deserves a shot at the white picket fence. But it can't be judged on by your skin color or what you do. Go ahead.
Harley Davidson has been judged, criticized, and attacked for various things over its 120-year history.
Well, they should. Look at the freaking debacle they did in the 70s, for Christ's sake.
And then, according to Wilkins, Harley Davidson, it's going to take a little bit more than that to make a dent in this company.
You need to shut up real quick, dude.
While we all support freedom of speech, at least use corroborated and supported facts in your attacks.
Well, I would have to say the same with you going against Robbie Starbuck. Your facts are just lean. You have no facts. You're making accusations which were already confirmed that the CEO did.
Then in huge
I don't
print,
think they'd want to come up on a show with me.
No. In huge print, it says, United We Ride, and in quotes, in all caps, says, that means everyone.
Well, yeah, it should be everybody. I'd love to see the sport of motorcycle and just hit every corner of every human there is. But you know what? This guy, Robbie Starbuck, was talking facts, and they're coming out with falsehoods.
Right.
See, they'd be smart to come on a show like this. They'd try to, get their point of view out, but it won't be a cream puff interview.
Oh, and it's too bad they're closed on Sundays, or you could have just called them today.
I could have. I do. I want to put out a freaking, you know what? I want to put out an invite, and I hope everyone who watches this video goes to their website and says Hollywood from Insane Throttle wants to interview you, wants to debate you on your position that you put out in the newspaper.
Mm-hmm. Yup.
I'm not defending this Robbie Starbuck. I'm just saying, okay, he's put some facts out there. An independent fact checker
Now the question is,
confirmed it.
The question is, this letter is, I mean, it was found on their actual website.
Mm-hmm.
Did Wilkins Harley Davidson did this letter?
Yeah, it's coming. It's like a press release.
End up in the papers, or was it just on their website?
Everybody's quoting it now. What is their phone number? I want you guys to, jot down this phone number and call them, talk to the general manager and tell them to come on Insane Throttle show to have a friendly debate.
You ready?
Yes. What's the number?
802-476-6104.
There you go. It's real easy. Come with your facts and we'll talk about it.
They will be open. They are open Tuesday through Saturday.
So you guys, gals, everybody get on it. Get on it. It's time for us to talk to the gods, if you will, at Harley Davidson.
The gods at Wilkins Harley Davidson.
There you go. There you go. What events we got coming up? You got some on there?
You do.
What do you mean I do?
I sent them all to you.
Well, you're not supposed to send them to me. You're
I don't
supposed
have
to
my
read them off, man.
phone.
Well, you know
Look
what?
on
You're
Messenger.
not ready, man.
Look on Messenger. I don't have my phone. My battery was dead because of all the video and stuff I
got
took today.
pictures of cow and hay.
Yeah, go up above that in the zoo. Go above the zoo. So, okay, so we went to the zoo, right? Our son and myself on Saturday. And it was so hilarious because there was this macaw. Very colorful, red, yellow, white, blue macaw. And he was talking and he was all, hello, hi.
Okay, we got it on here. Red Barn Riders RC. Little Chad's Fall Foliage Run and Fundraiser Sunday, October 13th. The sign up is at the Milk Row, 3898 New York 145 East Durham, New York, from 10 a.m. to noon. Kickstands up at 12:15 sharp. Fundraiser benefits starts at 3 p.m. at Old Factory Brewing Company, 628 Main Street in Cairo, New York. DJ music raffles 50/50 with food and drinks available for purchase. This time it's one of our own, cost free, will offering money. Rock and roll there. Go ahead with your story again. You were going with your story. Go with your story.
I was just talking about the macaw and he was saying hello and hi. And then I was talking back going, hello, are you a pretty bird? Are you oh, you're such a pretty bird. The thing told me to fuck off. Somebody taught this bird at the zoo, at Brookfield Zoo, to say that.
Unbelievable.
I was very uncomfortable.
5th annual Big Bikes helping Little Tykes riding the North Woods. Saturday, September 14th. Are we going to be up there?
That weekend?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're going to be up there. Big Bikes helping Little Tykes in a motorcycle run that benefits Camp One Step in Williams Bay, Wisconsin. Camp One Step is a camp that allows children and adolescents with cancer and leukemia, regardless of their medical status, a fun summer experience where they can just be kids. The run starts at Thunderbird Bar and Grill, 1021 Parkway Drive Street, Germain, Wisconsin. The cost is $20 per person, a free buffet with pizza at the end of the ride. Look at her perk up.
Pizza.
Run t-shirts available. For more info, call Kevin 708-610-5212.
Yeah, that's up higher, closer to our daughter.
Oh, okay.
We'll
Yeah.
be in Tomahawk, but so we'll be like in that thing's like in the middle between us and her.
And this is where we rode this weekend. Poopy!
Poopies.
There, you know, she's like that Japanese tourist right there
Poopies.
in Savannah. Us
Poopies.
pulling in there.
Where's the one from inside?
I didn't get. Is it on here?
Yeah, go
Let's see.
back.
We got to cover this. Wandering Fall Ride at ATV UTV rally. I want to get one of them UTVs.
Well, see, and this is great because this is ATVs and UTVs, so it's, you know, it's not motorcycles.
Poker Run Parade Mud Bog 50/50 October 17th through the 20th at Bubba's Campground in Tomahawk. Yes, Tomahawk. That's like your favorite thing right there.
I love Tomahawk. It's great.
It gets freaking cold up there. That
It does. It gets a little chilly.
It gets a little nipply. What are you talking about?
I was gonna say that, but you know, it gets a tit nipply a little bit. No bet, but it's fine.
She went to the zoo. I was working. She was getting pictures of titty tats, you know, because kitty cats are my favorite damn thing.
Yeah, and of course they had no tiger.
No tigers,
but they
you
had
know,
two
lions sleeping.
Two sleeping lions, yes, and then they had a leopard and a snow leopard, and they were all sleeping.
All sleeping.
But
can't say, hey, Hollywood wants to say hi. How you doing?
Shut up. I got so excited. I got to see the wolves.
Yes, the wolves are one of your
oh
biggest
my
things.
God. They're never out when we go to the zoo. And this time all 5 were out.
You know what? By the end of the summer, we got to go and go to this Harley Davidson museum and make a video.
Okay. We'll go.
I've never been there.
I haven't either.
I've had no interest whatsoever going there.
I know, but now that they keep bringing it up,
now they bring it out. Hey, why don't Wilkins? Hey, me and you will meet up over at the Harley Davidson Museum. We'll have a kick-ass interview, man. I'm telling you, everybody call him.
Far for him to drive from Vermont.
Hey, he believes in the company so much. He's rich. He's got a dealership.
Well, he came up here for, you know, the last Harley thing. So, I mean, what's another ride?
Unbelievable.
Come on up there, Wilkins Harley.
We're going to be interviewing some people on the show coming up.
Yes.
It's going to be pretty cool.
Yes.
We're starting to book guests and all that stuff.
We do. We have a guest for next week.
We're not telling everybody.
But I'm not saying who it is.
No.
It's none of your business. It's none of your business.
None of your business until it actually happens.
It's none of your business till next week.
I'm kind of liking this independent stuff.
I know. Me too.
It's a lot more fun.
I know. So much more fun. You could just say whatever. You don't have to worry about nothing.
That
you might still break a little hearts, and you might still get some.
I know I'm gonna break some.
You're
hearts
gonna
with
have
this
some
video.
boohoo babies, but it's okay.
Boohoo babies.
Yeah.
Ouch.
Just put the pacifier back in your mouth and shut up.
Ouch. Chinadoll going stupid, man.
So, what's wrong with that?
Nothing. Don't forget, you guys. You have to listen to her show.
Yes.
We got some, well, you'll be talking about your little days off. You got like a week off you're going to take.
When? Oh, for the show?
Yeah.
If I can figure out how to pre-record, I'll record. But other than that, there might be a few days where there won't be a show.
But you'll be back in steam up ahead.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody, thanks for listening. Don't forget, make sure you make that call for me. I want to get them on here.
That's right.
Facts.
Wilkins, Harley Davidson in Vermont.
We're calling you out.
Yeah.
Is an in-depth look at the trials and tribulations of street gang and motorcycle club life. This isn't the run-of-the-mill book that doesn't give the goods. This book will go into detail of events that actually happened. All materials in this book have been approved by those involved. There is nothing poetic, nor is there any price worth paying for the life we choose to live on the streets. James Hollywood Machikari, Brotherhood and Betrayal.
Yeah.